In the wake of the NZRU signing Carter, I talked to two Springboks about the unique situation that rugby's in, where professional and national duties clash, and the challenges that it presents for both the unions and the players.
I think it's very important for countries to try to keep their big names. I think especially with the lure of the European contingent at the moment. I think the euro and the pound is something that definitely lures a lot of players. And I think you sometimes can't compete with business enterprises that the European clubs are run with. Both South Africa, New Zealand and Australia are all still run by the unions, and it sometimes comes down to the pride of playing for your country, more than the financial gains.
It's very difficult. It's obviously a sensitive topic. Being a player, the worst position to be in is the one caught in the middle. So when national duty calls on you to have a rest or a bye weekend, you don't want to get stuck into the middle by facing your coach or your franchise and say, listen, but I can't play. So it's difficult. Obviously, I think the way forward is with a central contract like you guys got here, and Australia's got just makes everything easier, and the management of players will happen more naturally.
Do you think South Africa and the Southern Hemisphere have it right in terms of the balance between professional and national duties, or do you think it's going to change anytime soon?
Yeah, Megan, I think the priority between national and local duty is pretty tough at the moment. I think with the rugby schedule being as long and as tough it is, you start on the 5th of January and you end on the 20th of December with maybe a 2 or 3 week break in terms of single weeks within the year. So it is pretty tough. And like I say, I think the Southern Hemisphere has got it right, and we've probably shown that in the last couple of years. With the Southern Hemisphere, sort of dominating, world rugby. New Zealand especially being number one in the world for a record number of weeks in the last couple of years. So I think the mix to get it right is pretty tough. To be totally honest, but like I say, being able to put on your national colours, being a South African, having experienced 1995, having experienced 2007, the pride and the tradition in that Springbok jersey is something really special and something you can't really put a monetary value on.
I think they're on the way trying to mend it, and I think the sooner they sort it out, the better, because at the end of the day, it'll take more pressure off the provincial, and the national will get what they want out of the players. Obviously in South Africa we take stuff's more sensitive back home, and it takes a bit longer to sort out. But I think it's on the way, and it will happen sooner rather than later.
Explain that. How's more sensitive?
I suppose we take longer to get to the same point than other countries do.